This video contains coarse language and adult situations. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to.
Sorry, but I'm not the Nostalgia Critic at all. Kinda wish I was, but even so, I'm still gonna do a movie review, so deal with it. Typically, when people say Street Fighter, this is what usually comes to mind, like immediately. I mean, for a lot of people, this is very nostalgic. And especially for me, I mean, I've always wanted to do moves like the Hadouken and the Sonic Boom. I mean, those moves were just badass. Of course, you're now wondering, why the fuck am I reviewing that really shitty Street Fighter movie? I'm not reviewing that one. I'm reviewing a different one. In fact, it was actually a movie that came with Super Street Fighter 4 as an extra disc. Yep, you heard me right. There's actually another Street Fighter movie. This film actually takes place like right before the events of Super Street Fighter 4. So, without further ado, let's dive right into this movie called Super Street Fighter 4: The Ties That Bind. The movie opens with Delta Red in England investigating energy discharges in a localized area. This catches the interest of green spandex wearing Cammy, who goes to investigate the latest known point of origin. You know, you'd think she'd be required to wear something over that. I mean, unless, of course, the men allowed her to dress like that because they're... Oh my god. What a bunch of fucking perverts! In another country, Chun-Li has teamed up with Guile to investigate some disappearances of some world-class fighters. Of course, they expect Shadowloo to be responsible.
Of course!
The problem is that, supposedly, Shadowloo is already history. We next come upon the main antagonist of the story, a mysterious man named Seth. He plans on completing a device of mysterious purposes. As it turns out, it requires human specimens, and one that Seth is especially interested in is none other than Ryu. The reason? He possesses a power called the Satsui no Hada, or murderous intent. Enter Ken Masters, now a successful businessman. He's like Donald Trump, except with actual hair. Oh, P.S. I never liked The Apprentice. Fuck you, NBC. Anywho, he gets stopped by a woman who claims to be a journalist named Maya. Spoiler alert, she's actually Crimson Viper and a double agent. She even goes out of her way to talk to Ken's wife at a store to get to Ken. In fact, who wouldn't want to get close to Eliza Masters? I mean, holy fuck, she is hot.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong. Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
Wow. That's a horny 22-year-old if I ever saw one. Hey, what's next? Anime girl blow dolls? Who the fuck are you? I'm the cinema snob, you dildo. You know, a celebrity. No, you're not. Get the fuck out of here. Fine. I expect to hear from my friend, the Nostalgia Critic. Back with Cammy, she's taken some men to the last known location of energy discharges. As dead animals are being bagged for evidence, she discovers human corpses as well. As for Crimson Viper, she gave a doll to Miss Hottie. Eliza Masters. Too bad Viper planted a microphone in that doll. Wow. Talk about invasion of privacy. But then again, she's only doing this in order to track down Ryu. Back with Guile and Chun-Li, they have found the layer where experiments are taking place, thanks to a call from Cammy. They stopped an in-progress experiment of one of the missing fighters, but couldn't save him. With the data gathered by Chun-Li, the Bleach Project is discovered. Plus, time is running out to find Ryu before the enemy does. Back at Ken's house, Eliza starts to bitch about her hubby not being home. Yep, it's the typical scenario of the husband secretly cheating on his wife. Know what I have to say about that? Jerry! 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 Alright, I'm kidding. But as they talk, they hear what sounds like a break-in.
Who's there? Ow! What is wrong with you people?
What the? Sakura?
Oh great. It's that bratty teenager Sakura. Not that Sakura.
I ran straight here from the airport, so I'm a little later than I'd expected. Well, I guess this place is pretty safe since you're here, Ken-san. Well, I'm trying to track Ryu-san down.
Ryu?
Please tell me where he is.
Am I the only one that thinks they got the wrong voice actress for this character? I mean, good God, she's annoying. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, Ken finds out where Ryu is. Crimson Viper hears this and speeds off like a Jason Bourne car chase. She meets up with Ryu and attacks him.
Who are you?
So, we finally meet face to face.
Oh look, she can emit electricity. That's just great. Why don't we just rip off a character from Tekken that can already do that? Before long, Cammy shows up and fights Viper herself.
Cammy, stop! She's too strong for you! Cammy, wait!
Whoa, that's what I call fan service. I mean, seriously, could that angle be any more sexual? I mean, good God. Whoa, better watch those hands. But then again, I've seen way better tit shots than that. Seriously? I said get the fuck out of here! And here's the big fuck you salute. Long story short, Cammy gets pwned, Ryu loses control, and Crimson Viper gets away. They later regroup at Ken's house and review what they know. Viper, as it turns out, is working for Seth. At her suggestion, a new plan is hatched for harnessing the Satsui no Hado. Seth will be fully involved in this one. When Ken finds out Eliza is a hostage on Seth's cruise ship, courtesy of a call from Viper herself, the others show that they're 100% behind him, even that damn brat Sakura. Again, wrong Sakura. Anyway, Sakura and Chun-Li sneak onto the cruise ship by posing as showgirls. Ryu and Ken approach by boat, which Kyle drives back to shore for backup. When Ken finds Viper, she mysteriously runs off, leaving Ken to easily rescue his bride. Ryu, on the other hand, has Seth to deal with.
My presence here. It must be torture.
Whoa, shit! He's going all Chuck Norris on his ass! Not now! Not now! Not now!
This power will be mine.
You know, I think I'll have to agree with Sakura there. But Ryu finds the strength to fight back and takes out Seth with a massive Hadouken. Before he can be captured, however, he makes a run for it and escapes on a helicopter that belongs to... wait for it... At the end of it, everyone goes their separate ways. Most of them now have to deal with all the cover-up their respective forces are putting up, like Chun-Li's Interpol and Cammy's Delta Red. Ryu continues his drifting, hoping to be able to control the Satsui no Hado one day. The film ends with Ryu and Ken bidding farewell with soon-to-be MILF Eliza looking on. And that, my friends, is Super Street Fighter 4, The Ties That Bond. While it may not be a full-length movie, it's still a pretty damn good animated production. Though I will say that some of the characters like Guile and Ken could have gotten a lot more fighting time on screen. But other than that, it's just a minor gripe, and other than that, it was very well put together. Except for, God, I hate her. I still hate that annoying little bitch Sakura was involved in this damn thing. Fuck you, whoever came up with her.